Welcome, guys. This is the beginners importation training by Proc360. We have 10 videos. You need to watch them. Make sure to like, subscribe to get notifications when we drop these videos, and remember to also click the link to join our community to meet like-minded business owners like you. Sign up on Proc360 to get started with your importation journey. And with that, let's go. Today's training, we're going to be talking about sourcing directly from verified suppliers on Alibaba. Alibaba is like this when you hear Alibaba is like the big boy of China importation. So we're going to be talking about sourcing directly from verified suppliers, how to spot real verified suppliers, supplier red flags that we need to run away from, and also, saving money by spotting these verified suppliers to avoid frustration. So we have 3 different types of suppliers on Alibaba. I don't need to go, oh, this is what Alibaba means, because I know Alibaba is like everywhere. Everybody knows what Alibaba is, and we hear Alibaba every day. So we have 3 types of suppliers on Alibaba. We have the gold suppliers, which are the paid members, but not always verified. Just like that, that verified badge that you can pay for on Instagram. These are the guys. So they pay for it, but that does not necessarily mean that they are verified. So we also have verified suppliers. These are the guys that have been inspected and authenticated by third parties to confirm that these guys are good, they are legit, and they are selling, good stuff. So we have trade assurance suppliers. These are suppliers that are eligible for buyer's protection. That is, your goods is secured, the quality is, assured, and every other stuff. So all of this, one supplier can be all of this, but the verified is the strongest signal. So a supplier can be gold, can be verified, can have trade assurance, right? But the verified is like the standard thing and the strongest signal for this purpose. What verified really means is the supplier has a valid business license checked by Alibaba. The verified supplier has like a verified operational processes, maybe video on-site inspection and all of that stuff. Then the supplier has verified products and certifications, and also has like a trusted business history. Like when you go through their profile, there are proofs. It's not audio, right? We can see these things and all of that stuff. So these are the steps to identify a verified supplier on Alibaba. I'll be, giving like a breakdown of the steps, after which I'll do a demo, right, to show you how to do it in real life. So I'll just take the steps one after the other so that by the time we're doing the demo, you understand what we are doing. So the first thing is to search for your product. So you have to go to Alibaba, www.alibaba.com, or you download the app from Play Store or App Store, depending on maybe you're using Android or iOS. You download the app, then you create an account. If you already have an account, just log in to the account. You set it up. You could set up your location, or you could leave it, depending on what you want really, the purpose of Alibaba for you, right? Then you enter the product you're looking for using the search bar. Right? This is the search bar. You can either type in the name of what you are looking for, or you use this icon, which is for image-based search. Maybe you do not know the name, but you have a picture of the item. You could just, put it up here. Just click on this icon, just like normal 1688 and, Taobao and Pinduoduo stuff that you do, how to search. It's still the same process for searching for products. All right. So once you've done that and you've gotten different suppliers that have that particular product, you need to use your filter. Okay, so on Android, this is what it looks like. When you type in, I typed in trousers, right? And there was a filter. This icon was here. I just had to click it. It's like this. There's product, there's suppliers, they have regional suppliers, right? So 3 different categories. So using products, you filter it. So when I clicked on this icon, which is the filter, it brought me here. Right, I could now filter by the relevance, by the sales volume. Let me zoom in so that you can see my screen clearly. So I could now filter by relevance, by sales volume, how long I want the product to be, like the time duration. I want it to come before this time or after this time. So I could just pick any time I want the delivery. I could filter to get suppliers that have trade assurance in terms of quality and buyer protection. I could also, put in the minimum order quantity and all of that. So it has a lot of filters, the global regions, material of the item you want to buy. Is it silk? Is it cotton? Is it polyethylene? stuff like that. You could also like pick the color, filter the style using this place alone, this icon alone. So it has like a lot of things you can, filter with. I could not screenshot all of them because they're like a lot. So you could just click on it and scroll up to get other things you can filter with. So once you filter like, based on relevance or whatever thing you want to filter, you swipe to the right. Yes, to the right. Yeah, you swipe to the right and you see this, which is verified supplier, right? When you click on this, you have different suppliers, different products, right? You have different products that are verified. So this particular product are from suppliers that are verified because I already like put trousers, right? And I'm going through like the product section. If you should click on suppliers, you are only going to see suppliers that make trousers that are verified. All right, but I'm looking at the product because I want to see different kind of patterns of trousers, different colors, different styles, and I don't want to like look too much, right? So that's why I'm using product. So once I click on the verified supplier, it now filters to only verified supplier products. So I have to like look for the badge, the verified badge. So on each supplier's profile or product listing, you need to look for this badge here. It's sometimes it usually says verified supplier, or it just shows as this blue badge, which is verified, right? So once you see this, you just know that this is a verified store and you should check everything about the store. So the next thing for you to now do is to click the product to see what it looks like and what has been verified. A lot of things might not be verified in that particular page, but to a large extent, they are good stores. That is why they have gone through like the verification process, and Alibaba has given them a verified badge. You need to check the supplier's profile. So on the supplier's profile, you see like the verified supplier, which I already mentioned, the badge. We need to look out for that. The company overview, the address, factory size, the number of employees, right? How many people are working in the company? Are they just starting? Do they have real factory images? What is the report that because some of them are actually verified by some certain third-party companies. What is the report? What are they saying about, what percentage did they give to them? What's the score? And also you need to ensure that the products are consistent, like the pictures on that particular supplier's page, that product page are consistent. Not like you're seeing trousers on the same page, you're still seeing shirts on the same page, like everything is just scattered. You need to also make sure that the products are consistent. Then you also need to look out for the years that they've spent on Alibaba. So more years, more credibility. We could advise you to use like from 3 years upwards. 2 years is still fine. 3 years, 4 years, 5 years upwards, depending on what you're looking for. So once you click on this place, this company profile, it comes here where you like, it comes like there's a page before, there's something up here before this particular page. Just has to like, the view or the name of the supplier, right? So when you scroll up, you're seeing like the verified overview, like all the information that has been verified. Like I mentioned, it might not necessarily be like everything has been verified in the store, but these are like the important things that have actually been verified in the particular store. So that means Alibaba have gone to check, the third parties have gone to check, they've done their inspection, and they can tell the public that this is real. These are the things that they have rather, and this is everything that you need to know about the store. So we can see here that this company's registration date. This is the company's registration date. There's the floor space, that's the capacity, like how big their store is. This is it in meters. This is their annual export revenue. This is their years of exporting, 6 years. These are their main markets. So they serve North America, Africa, and Western Europe. So these are their main markets. These are their years in the industry. Have they launched any products in the last year? No. Right? So when you click on show more, it now goes like show every other thing that you might need to know. So these are the certifications that this particular store have gotten. Like I mentioned earlier, that you could look out for certifications from third parties to show if these guys are actually, legit suppliers. Not all verified suppliers have certification, but most of them do have certification. A large majority, let's say about 99% or 95% of verified suppliers have certifications, different kind of certifications for different things, right? So these are the certifications that this particular store have, and you can see that they offer customization services for low MOQ orders. We're also seeing that here there's a trust pass profile saying that the supplier's company premises have been checked by Alibaba.com staff to verify on-site operations exist, meaning that they are not audio, they are not somewhere else. they are real, they have a space, and they work, that kind of stuff. So a third-party verification company has also confirmed the legal existence of the supplier. So you need to look out for this, right, to make sure that this supplier is actually verified. So you can also click on home. It's always up here. This is what I was talking about. I scrolled up to like get this place. So it's always up here. When you click on home, there's a VR room. It's a virtual reality room that, when you, this particular icon here, right, when you swipe and swipe, it shows you like an overview of their space, how the whole building is, how their factory is, and everything that is going on there, right? So if you can also click on this tip. When you click on tip, you get to see like real life videos, real life pictures, videos, like talking videos. Oh, this is what this product is. It has this, it has that, real life, so that you're not just seeing pictures, because not so that you don't feel that, oh, it's going to come out like this, it's going to come out very good. And when you get the item, it's not what you wanted, right? So you get to see like real life pictures, videos of those products. So the next thing, which is like the final step, is for you to review the product listing carefully. So check for detailed descriptions of the product. I already mentioned product pictures consistency, right? Clear pictures. And also check for your minimum order quantity. Does this store have like sell as low as what you want to buy? Because most stores on Alibaba sell in bulk, right? And you might not, this is not like the perfect place if you're looking for like one or two, unless maybe you're just getting like samples before you want to buy again. But you should also look out for MOQs. Are they selling 2 or 3 or 50, 100, like that? So check the descriptions. Is it what you want or not? Are the pictures consistent? Look out for the ratings, right? The reviews. This is what I highlighted here. The key attributes of the product, the reviews, right? And the response time. Because most times it's advisable for you to pick stores that are within or between 4 to 5 in terms of their ratings, so that you don't, for story that touch, right? 4 to 5 for their star ratings, right? Make sure you look at their reviews. And the good thing is that Alibaba, is in English, so most reviews are written in English, unless some that are bought by people from other countries that are written in their own languages. So you can also translate to like see what these people are talking about, how is this product like? Is it good or is not good? And stuff like that. So you can also use the trade assurance and ready to ship filters for added protection. Like what I already mentioned, like showed you the other time, the trade assurance, like buyer protection, to just say, oh, okay, in case of anything, can I return this product? Is my goods protected? Is the quality good? And all of that stuff. Is my payment secured? And all that. So you can filter that right from the beginning to get suppliers that have trade assurance. And the ready to ship filter, like the data already showed you what time, the time frame within this time. Hope it's not going to take so long for me to like get my product and all that. So let's jump into the demo and let's see what it looks like. So yeah, this is what Alibaba on desktop looks like. For the purpose of this training and for better visuals, I'll be using the desktop. I wouldn't want to use the Android version so that it's not very tiny. I would have to like zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. But let me just show you quickly what the Android version looks like. So this is what the Android version of Alibaba looks like. For those that already have it on their phones, this is what it looks like. But I'm going to be using the desktop version so that we can see everything we need to see. So this is how the page is. This is what looks like basically. Then you put in, or you could use the image-based search here, or you type in what you want. Let's say we want to buy trousers for men. So you see here that we have like different stores. So Alibaba had already like shown us this particular people, like, oh, these guys are verified. So you can, buy from them depending on what you want. But you can see here that they sell majorly jeans, right? So if it's jeans that you want and Alibaba has already like shown you this place, you can just go ahead to like, check them out and see if they have what you want, or you keep going, you filter. So these are the filters here. You filter to see if this is what you want, right? So we have Alibaba guaranteed. They've been, certified and guaranteed that by Alibaba that these are good stores. Then this is the trade assurance I was talking about. Protect your orders on Alibaba, right? You can click on it if looking for suppliers that have this. Then this is the verified. That's the supplier feature where it has like the verified supplier, suppliers with credentials and capabilities, like it's written here, inspected and verified by third parties. Then we have verified pro suppliers, industry leading verified suppliers with 5 years plus experience. On Android, you won't see this, right? This verified pro supplier, you only see this verified supplier. So whichever one works, you can just, filter. All of them will just come out. It's just that when you click only verified pro, only people that are above 5 years plus will come out, right? So if I should now go ahead and click on verified suppliers, you can see here that everybody now is verified. All the suppliers here are verified, only verified suppliers, and we can see their years of being on Alibaba. See, 2 years. I already mentioned that from 2 years above is fine. So 2 years, 4 years, 2 years, 2 years, 4 years, 4 years, like that, 6 years. So we could just go ahead and pick any store of our choice, right? And these are the certifications. You could also filter you could read more about the certifications, like know what the certifications are about and how they can help you in your sourcing. So you could click on any of this to get only stores that have this particular certifications, right? So and the materials, the color, the style, waist type. So a lot of things actually that you can use to filter your product to get like the absolute best, not like you're getting like just anything or you're getting random stuff. So you get like the best product. So we could just click on okay, let's choose this guy here. Let's choose this guy, and so we can see like this is the product page. There's a video of the product, real life. This is what the product is about, meaning the product description and all of that stuff, what they offer and all of that. You could also click here to see other attributes. Place of origin, this is where the supplier is. This is the feature of the product. You could just check through all of this, but I'm going to this place, right? So the sales volume, $2,000. So yeah. So this is the know your supplier. This is where you check the company's profile, everything you need to know about the supplier. So we can already see from here that it's a 4.6/5 star rating, and they've sold over $2 million. This is their floor space. This is their delivery rate. Their response time is less than 1 hour, which is a very good one. You can see that they have over 224 staffs. These are their services. So click on the view profile. This is the company's profile page. Everything you need to know about the company. This is the company's profile page. And we can see here that they are verified by the SDGs group, right? You can check them up. They are a group that do that assess and certify all of suppliers on Alibaba, right? Then you see 5 years. They are located at Fujian, China. Main categories, what they sell, so you could just check through all of that. Number one, fastest response time in outdoor pants. So you see they're like big guys, finished product inspection and socially responsible. So I already mentioned the star rating, which is 4. This is 4.6/5, and for this particular product they only have 3 reviews. Maybe a lot of persons have not bought the product, but as we go down we'll see why this particular store is a very good store. So they have less than 1 hour average response time, which is a good one. So you don't have to like wait for hours before you get a response from the supplier. Then on-time delivery is 100%. And this is how much they've sold. I think from the other page, it showed us that they sold like over $2 million. So this are the verified capabilities. These are the things that they verified. Once you click on here, you get to see like everything that they verified, from like the agile supply chain. That is, the supplier can handle large volume of orders and small orders. When you go through all of these things, you see what it means. They do minor customization, design-based customization. All these ones that you are seeing that are not bold means that they've not been verified. All right, they've not checked these things to actually tell the public that, okay, these guys do these things. All right, then we have the under quality control. These are the things that have been verified under quality control. So they do not have warranty available. That's why it's not verified here. These are the certifications rather that they have gotten so far, and which is actually a good one. Some stores do not even have any certification at all. Some have 2, some have 1, some have 3, but this one have 5, showing that actually it's a very good store. So when you scroll up, you see like the products that they sell, and it's a big store because we're seeing minimum order quantity 1,500 pieces. then this is the profile. So the company's registration date is on the 24th June 2023. The floor space, the annual report revenue that I mentioned, which is over $2 million, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yep. Then you can download the report on here. You can download the report on here. If you know that you don't have so much time to like stay on Alibaba site to go through it, you could just keep the links too, so that you don't miss them, right? So you don't like misplace that particular store. So you could download those store report. Then the years in the industry, they have been in this industry for 11 years. They've been exporting for 11 years, meaning that they are good. They are very good. So these are what the certifications look like. So they have a lot of certifications. So you could just click on here to see the certifications that they have. Quality management system certification, all of the certifications. Just go through it. If you've gotten to this part and you're like, you're satisfied with what these guys are doing, you're convinced, you could just go ahead to check the particular product they're selling and speak with the supplier if you want to, or you copy the link and place an order on Proc360. So production capabilities, we see that they have 4 lines, they have 185 production machines. Under quality control, they support the product traceability of raw materials rather? Yes. Product inspection method, inspection of all products, random inspection, and also according to the client's requirements, right? So you could request for inspection from these guys, and just the way you want them to inspect it, what you want, they'll actually do it for you. We have quality control conducted on all production lines. Yes. Quality control and quality assurance inspectors, they have 15 people that actually do this for them. That's what this means. So the trade background, they actually sell majorly in Oceania, Western Europe, and North America. These are like the percentages to show, right? There's no Africa here. Maybe they don't have like a large base, right, in Africa. But maybe if you come across the stores, you could be like, they are pioneers, right? If you find that they are good, and in the long time or long run, you actually been like a long-term business or long-term relationship with these suppliers. So these are the main clients. And we are seeing here the R&D capabilities, which is the research and development capabilities, right? We actually like the innovative part of the store with Alibaba Cloud and all of that. So they customize on demand. They have light customization, sample processing. In case maybe you have like something you are envisioning in your head, right? These are the things you actually look out for, depending on what you want, really. Maybe you want to customize, but you don't have a picture. You have something you can imagine, right, in your head. You can actually speak to these guys and they'll get it done for you. So these are like number of engineers. These are the products that they've launched in the last year, 600, which is a good one. It shows that they're innovative, they are growing, and all that. So if you've checked all of these things and you are now very satisfied with what you've seen, you can now go back, right, to the product page. You can now go back to the product page, check the product, check the description, check the colors that are available and the sizes. Copy the link somewhere if you are not ready to place the order yet. Copy the link somewhere and move ahead to the next one. That's that on the live demo. So these are like the red flags to watch out for. The first one is no verified badge or missing business info but claiming to be a manufacturer. Please run away from these people. Their business info is not complete. There's no verified badge and they're saying they're manufacturers. Please, guys, do not buy from these people. If the product pages have zero details or awkward grammar, you are just seeing like the English that they are just writing is not just it at all. Like they're just saying this and saying that. They are saying trousers where it's supposed to be shirt. There's no consistency. Please run away. Like, do not buy from these people. Or fake looking reviews, even if it is a 5-star rated store. But the reviews are very like they are just looking. I don't think this is it. Or you just have this feeling. I think I already mentioned that if it looks off, right, it probably is. You can see a review like it is good more than 20 times. It is good. It is good. It is good. It is good. And if you now check the account, it's more or less like it's not even from one particular account. It is good. It is good. It is good. So that place is like flooded with a lot of reviews. Please do not buy from that store, even if it is all 5 rated. Do not buy from that store. Or if you see bad reviews, then suspiciously low prices. There are some prices that are just too good to be true. We know these things because we also sell products, right? You are a business owner, you sell these products, and you're wondering how can this product, imagine a product that is selling for about 200,000 naira, right? And you're seeing on the supplier's page, it is 10,000 or 5,000 naira. The margin is just too far. It is just too far. So please do not buy from people like that. Then vague responses or poor communication. They do not respond to you clearly, or they give like this one word reply. If you ask them a question, they're just telling you this, that. No in-depth knowledge, nothing. Like they're not answering your questions correctly. They're not telling you what you want to know, or they are communicating poorly. Their response time is bad. Please do not buy from them. So if it looks off, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So you need to be careful. You need to take your time and go through all of this, right? So once you have verified everything and you are confident in the product that you've checked, you're confident in that particular store, you can just copy the link and head over to Proc360 to place your order, right? If you cannot go through all of those steps, or you need extra protection, you want Proc360 to help you to verify the supplier, to visit that particular supplier. Maybe you're buying like so much and you are scared of being scammed and you just want like a proof that this particular place actually exists, right? You could just head over to Proc360, share them the details, tell them what you want, and it will be, done for you. Easy peasy. So guys, that is that on sourcing verified suppliers from or on Alibaba. Questions? If you have questions, please. This is your time. You could just unmute your mic.
All right. Thank you for the presentation. It was a good short one. My question is this: do you guys also help in procuring from madeinchina.com, or is only Alibaba and 1688?
At the moment, we do not procure from Made in China, right? But we can actually buy for you from Made in China. But we have other platforms like Alibaba, 1688, Taobao, Pinduoduo, and the likes that we can actually procure for you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question. Do you guys like help if somebody's in the US?
Yes, we do.
Okay, thank you so much. Is there an address you would put on your 1688 or where the supplier can send it, like your warehouse, like you were trying to do like a consolidation of what you're buying? You have something like that?
Yes, we have an address, right? And which is actually like your personal address with your own unique code for your own store space.
Okay.
So you share that with your supplier.
Okay.
It's always on your dashboard.
Okay. And then is there a limited time, like you say, oh, you have to store this at this time before you can start shipping it?
Yes, we have free storage time of 30 days. After 30 days, you're charged for storing at the warehouse.
Okay. Okay. And then you can just let them know. Say, let's say, for example, that you buy some goods, you can tell them, send this to Nigeria, send this to US. You can actually separate those, right? Like that.
Yes, you can.
Okay. And then for those suppliers that are on 1688, would you guys go over there to the supplier to check if it's a real warehouse, or how do you do that?
You can actually request for that. If you need us to help you check if the supplier is real, you can request for supplier verification with Proc360. But yeah, you can send in dollars. We have a dollar account you can actually send your money to.
Thank you.
I have a question. When it comes to supplier verification, does it come at a cost? Like asking Proc360 to verify for me, is there any cost attached to that?
Yes, it actually comes at a cost. Where if you want that, you actually need to request for that. Unless you're placing your order with Proc360. But if you're buying yourself and you have like your supplier's details or you're buying like a lot, right? Maybe you're buying so much and you want to know if these guys are real. Okay. So we can actually verify, go to that place, and it's like 4% service charge of your total amount of goods. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Bye, everyone.
What an amazing session. Make sure to like, subscribe to get up notifications. Follow us on all our social media pages. Join the community to meet like-minded business owners. Sign up on Proc360 to get your importation journey started. And that's it. See you soon.